Hello friends, let's see the statement 3. If two tangents AP and AQ are drawn to a circle with center O from an external point A. So this is a circle with center O. So from an external point, two tangents are drawn. One is AP, the other one is AQ. So they have asked us to prove that angle PAQ equals to twice the angle OPQ equals to twice the angle OQP. This is what we need to prove. So first of all, what did I do? I have assumed the angle PAQ equals to theta degrees. Okay, let it be theta. So let us recall theorem 9.2. What does the theorem 9.2 states? It states that the length of the tangents drawn from an external point to the circle are equal. That is the theorem 9.2 states. So what does it states? PA equals to PQ. Write in brackets since theorem 9.2. Correct? So here PA will become equals to PQ. When you see here, a triangle is formed. Triangle APQ. So in triangle APQ, two sides are equal. It means what? The triangle APQ is an isosceles triangle. Correct? Write the same thing here. Correct? So in triangle APQ, since the two sides are equal, hence the triangle APQ is an isosceles triangle. We learnt in class 9 that if any two sides are equal, it means that their opposite angles are equal. Correct? So for this side, what is the opposite angle? It is angle AQP. For this side, it is AQP. And for this side, AQ, opposite angle is APQ. Correct? So write the same thing here. Therefore, angle APQ equals to angle AQP. Okay. Since the sides are equal, their opposite angles are equal. Again, the next step what will we do is, see here, OP is nothing but radius of the given circle. OP and OQ are the radius of the given circle here. So here, OP means what? It's a radius and AP is a tangent. So from theorem 9.1, we know that radius is perpendicular to its tangent. Correct? So radius, brackets write it, what is that? OP is perpendicular to tangent, and brackets write it as AP, write in brackets since theorem 9.1. So these are the two theorems that we have to recall. Now in triangle APQ, we know that angle APQ equals to angle AQP since it is an isosceles triangle. So here we know angle formed at A is theta because we have assumed it in the starting itself. So let us do it sum of angles property. What is that? Sum of angles in a triangle is 180. So write the same thing here. Sum of angles in a triangle equals to 180 degrees. Correct? So here sum of angles in a triangle. So what can we write here? Angle PAQ plus angle PAQ plus angle AQP plus angle APQ equals to 180 degrees. So what is angle PAQ? In the starting we have assumed it as theta. Write the same thing here, theta plus what is angle AQP? See here we got angle APQ equals to angle AQP. So here what did we do? Put this as equation 1. Okay. So here what am I doing? So theta plus, let me assuming it as x. X plus x equals to 180 degrees. Okay. So theta plus 2x equals to 180 degrees. 2x equals to 180 minus theta, that implies x equals to 180 minus theta, 180 by 2 minus theta by 2, because when you send 2 to the right hand side, So here two terms are there, so I am dividing it individually. So what does it become? X equals to 90 minus theta by 2. We got x value as 90 minus theta by 2. So here I have put it as equation 1, write in brackets, since angle APQ equals to angle AQP equals to, I am taking it as x, write in brackets let. So from this, what is x we have assumed here? It is angle APQ equals to angle AQP equals to 90 minus theta by 2. Write the same thing here. Angle APQ equals to angle AQP equals to x equals to 90 minus theta by 2. So we got the two angles value as 90 minus theta by 2. See, let us see in the figure here. See, we got this as 90 minus theta by 2 and this as 90 minus theta by 2. So here this entire angle at P is 90 degrees because radius is perpendicular to the tangent, right? So here angle OPA, I am explaining you here, angle OPA equals to 90 degrees. So what is angle OPA? Angle OPA is nothing but angle OPQ plus angle QPA. See here, angle OPQ plus this one plus angle QPA or angle APQ, anything is same. Angle APQ equals to 90 degrees. Okay. See here, angle OPQ, we don't know that is what we need to find. So angle OPQ plus, we got angle APQ value. What is that? We have assumed it as x, right? That is, we got it as angle APQ value, we got it as 90 minus theta by 2. That is equals to 90 degrees. So 90 and 90 cancelled off. Angle OPQ equals to theta by 2. So we got angle OPQ value as theta by 2. So in the same way, we got angle OPQ value as theta by 2. In the same way, OQP value also we have to get it in the same way. I have told you this roughly. Let us solve the same thing in the next page. See here, for understanding, I have drawn this figure again. So angle OPE equals to, see here, this is P. Angle OPA equals to 90 degrees because radius is perpendicular to its tangent. This is radius is perpendicular to its tangent. So angle OPA can be written as angle OPQ plus angle APQ. Okay, angle OPQ plus angle APQ equals to 90 degrees. See here, I am telling you again. So this P entire angle is nothing but angle OPQ, this part, again this part is nothing but angle APQ. Okay, so angle OPQ plus angle APQ, what did we got it as? So we have assumed that first as x, after that we got the value as 90 plus theta by 2. It's 90 minus theta by 2 equals to 90 degrees. So 90 cancelled off. Angle OPQ equals to theta by 2. So put this as equation 2. In the same way, here also OQ is perpendicular to AQ since radius is perpendicular to its tangent as per theorem 9.1. So the angle formed at Q will be what? It is 90 degrees. Therefore, angle OQA equals to 90 degrees. Write in brackets since theorem 9.1. So angle OQA can be written as same way. Angle OQP plus angle PQA. Correct? In the same way how we written for the same way we have to write. So angle OQP plus angle AQP equals to 90 degrees. So we have to find out this OQP, put it as same. So what is AQP? We got it as 90 minus theta by 2. Since AQP and APQ are equal. So 90 cancelled off. So we'll get angle OQP equals to theta by 2. Put this as equation 3. So here, therefore, angle OPQ equals to angle OQP equals to theta by 2. In the initial, what did we assume? We have assumed that angle at A is theta. So here what will I do? I'll write angle PAQ equals to theta, which we have assumed in the starting. So angle PAQ equals to theta. So in the next step, what will I do? This, can I send 2 to the left hand side? So what does it become? 2 angle OPQ equals to 2 angle OQP equals to theta. So this is angle PAQ equals to theta. Okay. So I'll put this as equation 4 and this as equation 5. So what can I write here? From equation 4 and 5, angle PAQ equals to twice the angle OPQ equals to twice the angle OQP. So this is what they asked us to prove, right? Hence proved. Let me re-explain you this very briefly. See here, I have assumed first angle at A as theta. After that, they have given that from external point 2 tangents are drawn. Okay, AP and AQ. From theorem 9.2, we know that if from an external point 2 tangents are drawn to the circle, then those 2 tangents are equal. That we have learned as per theorem 9.2. So from that, I have taken here as PA equals to PQ. So when you consider the triangle APQ here, if 2 sides are equal, it means that the triangle is an isosceles triangle. So if the 2 sides are equal, it implies what? It implies their opposite sides, opposite angles are equal. So from this I have written as angle APQ equals to angle AQP equals to x. I am putting it as x here. Let it be x. So after that, that is a recall of theorem 9.2 in the statement 3. And the next thing, so this is radius, OP is radius and AP is a tangent. So radius is perpendicular to its tangent. This we have learned from theorem 9.1. So this is also we have to recall theorem 9.1. After that, since we know here 3 angles, but one we have assumed it as x, other one automatically becomes x because isosceles triangle. So let us find the value of x first. It means sum of angles in a triangle equals to 180 degrees, this we know. So I have just added all the angles here. We have assumed it as theta. Theta plus x equals to 180 degrees. So theta plus 2x equals to 180 degrees. From this I got x value as 90 minus theta by 2, which is nothing but angle APQ and angle AQP. See here we got this value. This we have assumed as x, right? So this and this we got. So 90 minus theta by 2, 90 minus theta by 2. But the entire angle at P is 90 degrees. See here angle OPA equals to 90 degrees since as per theorem 9.1. So from that we have to find out this OPQ value, right? Angle at OPQ. So what did I do? Angle OPQ plus angle APQ. Angle OPQ plus angle APQ equals to 90 degrees since as per theorem 9.1. See here, I have just written angle OPQ plus angle APQ equals to 90 degrees. From this I got OPQ value as theta by 2 because we know APQ values and AQP values. So in the same way, angle OQP value also we got it as theta by 2. So from equation 2 and 3, can I write here angle OPQ equals to angle OQP equals to theta by 2? Yes. So from equation 2 and 3, we got it. So from this I am sending 2 to the left hand side. It becomes 2 twice the angle OPQ equals to twice the angle OQP equals to theta. So from this, so in the starting we have taken angle PAQ equals to theta. So from equation 5 and equation 4, angle PAQ equals to twice the angle OPQ equals to twice the angle OQP. So this is what they asked us to prove. Hence it is proved. So this is the solving part for the statement 3. So I hope you like this video. In case you like the video, do like, share, comment and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thank you.